Hey guys, what is going on? This is your boy Joshua here. We are back at California Adventure. We are here for Lunar New Year at California Adventure. We're going to be trying a lot of foods. We're going to try to see a couple of performers as well, because as you know, during Lunar New Year, they have performers. They have like a processional, a Mulan's processional. I think that's what it's called. I don't fully remember, but it's kind of like a little parade of some sort, and I love to see it. So they have some new food items for this year, so I'm definitely going to be excited to try those. So let's go ahead and get started. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and without further ado, let's hop into it. Okay, so I had to do this vlog a little differently, and you're mainly going to be hearing voiceover for this section right now because it was actually very, very busy at Lunar New Year Festival this year. Like, I didn't expect it to be as busy. There was barely any tables to really be able to sit at to eat food, so it was kind of hard for me to do any sort of food review. And also, some of the lines for the food booths were pretty long as well. Like, when it came to ordering it or just picking it up, it was pretty long. The first item that we ended up trying was the pho dip sandwich, and this thing was very messy to eat. I'm not even going to try and include the footage of me eating this. It wasn't really pretty, to be honest, but when it came to the first bite, almost everything fell out afterwards. So just in case that happens to you, you kind of have to watch out for that. Decent flavor though, but dipping it in the broth is what really brings the flavor all together. So for me, it would have to be either a 3.5 or a 4 out of 5. I definitely would not mind getting this again. Next, we go over to the Bamboo Blessings food booth, and I tried the char siu pork shanks, which were on top of a bed of rice and some pineapple salsa, I think. Guys, this thing was actually really, really good. I mean, the pork was very tender. It had a very nice and sweet, savory flavor to it. If you've had char siu before, you would definitely like this. Not to mention that some of the char siu sauce also was mixed in within the rice. Well, I mean, it sat on top of the rice, so it kind of did mix in a little bit with the rice, kind of flavoring it. Yeah, it was definitely really, really good. Would 100% would get this again. Now, before I mention the other food item that I ended up getting, you have to get this map for the Lunar New Year Festival. It will let you know where all the food items are, where you could really get any of the foods at, all that good stuff. So trust me, this is going to help you a lot when you go to the Lunar New Year at California Adventure. Now, by Adventure's campus, Lucky 8 Lantern has this quesadilla egg roll. I believe that this is a new item. I'm not sure if it was here last year or not. Either way, there's not really much that I have to say about this one. It's a very good birria taco just in an egg roll. I mean, it just works really well. Now, keep in mind, the meat might be pretty hot once you take a bite, so definitely be careful with that. Not anything that would sear your mouth or anything like that though, but it was noticeably hot. And whether you dip it in the consomme or not, I would say that this is still a very solid item. So for me, another 4.5 out of 5. And as for the last food item that I had for the day, over at Studio Catering Company, they had this scallion pancake tostada with bulgogi beef. This is a Sip and Savior eligible item, but they do give you 2 of them if you just so happen to pay for it, which is about $9 or roughly about $8 if you have the Magic Key discount. I can tell you guys that this was seriously my favorite item of the entire trip. The beef was nice and tender, incredibly sweet and savory flavor to them. It was just, this whole thing was just packed with a lot of flavor. And yes, the scallion salad on top may have looked like it was a lot, but trust me, it was not overpowering at all. It just added some really good flavor to the dish. There were other people around me that also had this item, and they all agreed it was really, really good. This one is a complete winner. I would highly recommend trying this one. Instantly 5 out of 5.
Really good.
Whew. So today was a pretty good day so far. I tried 4 things at Lunar New Year, and I'd say for the most part, all of it's been pretty good. I've only focused on like some of the new stuff. There's still certain things that I have yet to try, things I'm not really sure if I'm going to try. I don't know, but for the stuff that I have tried, that is pretty much new. I think the quesadilla egg roll is new. I think that's new. I'm not sure. I don't know if that was here last year. But yeah, either way though, I'd say it was pretty good today. I had to do the vlog a little differently because, of course, there was like a lot of people. I wasn't expecting it to be as busy as it was, but yeah, so I had to completely just kind of rearrange it a little bit. We're going to go over, I think we got about maybe about like 4 minutes left, so I'm going to head on over and catch the Mulan Processional. I don't know if I'm going to try to catch another performance of another group that is performing today, but I am probably going to try to end it very soon, so we'll see, but let's head on over. Alright, got a good spot for the Mulan Processional. So it always starts here, so it kind of comes over by this way, then it goes down that way and goes all the way to basically where Paradise Garden is, all the way by Pixar Pier, or kind of across the way, if that makes sense. But yes, it's going to start in about a few minutes, so I'm very excited to see this again.
The Moon Flower is a comforting symbol for Mulan. It's a flower that she will blossom beautifully in her own time. Ribbon dances perform for royalty as an expression of gratitude and honor. Mulan loves to swim the colors of the ribbons. Mulan learned to respect the strength and discipline of the martial arts from her father. This
Alright guys, so I think we are going to call it a day for this vlog. It was pretty good, honestly. We've had, again, 4 foods. All of them were really good, especially that pancake, the scallion pancake tostada. That was absolutely delicious. I would highly recommend, if that's one thing to get here, it's definitely that item. I think they have a lot of good foods here. I haven't tried, again, as I said before, I haven't tried everything necessarily, but I'm going to try to do more foods possibly come Wednesday, because I am going to be coming back later on next week, so we'll see if there's anything to try, and I might go ahead and actually have some of the old favorites that are returning, because they of course got some favorites that, you know, like the chow mein and the garlic noodles, of course that came back, so we're going to be trying that probably in the next video. And there might be some other things. I think I'm going to try definitely to see a bit more of the performances next time around. And yeah, today was kind of hectic. It was way busier than I thought it was. I didn't know, I didn't think it was going to be a lot of people here, as much as it was though, but it was kind of crazy. Lines were long and everything. So this vlog had to be changed quite a bit for this one. So it's all good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified on when I post another video on this channel. But until next time, hope to see you guys in the next adventure. Take care.